Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your you versus them love reading between you and your person. I'm going to refer to you guys as person A and person B. So just kind of figure out which one you are. If it does resonate, make sure that you visit brattystarot.com to book a personal reading with me. I offer pre-recorded readings and I also offer Zoom calls. If it does not resonate, make sure that you're checking for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter placements. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at person A. Nine of Swords in reverse for the energy. Three of Wands for feelings. How you view person B is the Ten of Pentacles. Damn. And the Temperance energy for your future actions. Let's go ahead and take a look at person B. King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Feelings, Devil in reverse. The Two of Wands for how you view person A. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse for your future actions. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Okay. So person A, I'm going to speak to you directly now. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse for your current energy that you're projecting towards person B. Tell me about that Nine of Swords in reverse. Last shuffle. Sorry about that. Phone call, apparently. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords. Wow. Wow. Okay. What's that Knight of Swords? Page of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you could be having money issues, but I'm not going to focus too much on that. So with that Nine of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords being clarified by the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Now you have the Queen and the King of Pentacles here. Okay. So this tells me that you feel like you and this person are totally a power couple. Like you and this person belong together. Like you guys are a perfect match, and you're really not worried about it. If I'm going to be honest, I mean, for what I'm seeing for person A, it doesn't really feel like you're worried about it. It feels like you and this person have discussed things. I definitely feel like you're trying to get down to the bottom of something. I mean, you may be trying to figure out, okay, is this person manipulating me? Or, if there was a missed opportunity, how do we fix it? Or something like that. But you're really not stressed about it. You feel like this person is though, I mean, you feel like person B is kind of in their feelings about it, or they feel like they can't trust their intuition. You do love them. You feel like they love you. You feel a very strong soulmate connection, but you feel like this person is having a hard time trusting themselves, and you feel like they're kind of losing their confidence. I don't feel like you're totally wrong, because in their energy is the King of Wands in reverse. I'm not gonna lie, you definitely kind of feel this is like the person for you. Three of Wands for your feelings for this person. Tell me about that Three of Wands. The Page of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. I'm not going to lie. This is like your dream girl or dream guy. The Nine of Cups is like, this is everything I've ever wanted, Now, I feel like with that Three of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you're kind of waiting to see, oh God, like, is this going to be a missed opportunity? Is this not going to work out? For some of you, maybe it's not working out. But I mean, from what I'm seeing, you want to be with this person. For some of you, this is an actual relationship. Even how you're viewing them is the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm a little like, usually the readings aren't like this. I don't know, you could be at a distance from this person. Tell me about that Page of Swords. The Five of Swords. You're definitely trying to make sure this person is not manipulating you. That's kind of what I feel like this Knight of Swords and that Page of Pentacles in reverse is. You're like, all right, is this person like manipulating me? Like, you're trying to make sure you have your wits about you, basically. The Ace of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You may feel like this person is having a hard time letting go of rejection or letting go of some form of disappointment. Like you may feel like this is somebody who kind of pouts, especially when they feel like they can't control something, and you may feel like they're not being as vulnerable as they could because of that, like because of some kind of disappointment. So how you view them is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me about that Ten of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, the King of Swords. Wow. The King of Wands in reverse. You two definitely don't get along about something. That Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. And you could feel like you're still holding on to some form of pain due to a third party that this person had. Okay. You may feel like you guys can't get on the same page about something that happened in the past, and you just feel like, okay, we'll agree to disagree. Maybe you definitely feel like this is your person. Like, you feel like they could have even, communicated that they felt like your person, or that they want to get married, or that they want to stay or be in a relationship, or whatever the case is. You may feel like at times they're a little detached, but you may feel like they're trying to come from more of a logical standpoint because they're in their ego a lot, or because their feelings are easily hurt, or because they're easily wounded. You feel like this person is pretty fair, like when it comes to being logical, etc. But you feel like there's something about them that almost like they emasculate themselves, okay, even if this is a woman, okay, but this is like somebody who you feel like maybe feels emasculated, feel like they're not super confident. It feels like when it comes to like their mind, or like how they communicate, they feel confident, but there's what's that King of Wands in reverse? Let's just see. The Justice. They may feel like they're never doing anything right. So we have the Temperance for your future actions. Tell me about that Temperance for person A's future actions towards person B. Last shuffle. The Two of Wands in reverse. The Six of Swords. Magician in reverse. What's the Magician in reverse? The Sun in reverse. You're not super confident about something. Like, you're not very confident that you two can resolve an issue. I definitely feel like you're trying to be cautious. You're trying to be cautious because maybe you feel like this person is still holding on to something. Maybe you feel like they're still holding on to some form of insecurity that they can't really get out of their head. You may feel like they basically keep themselves stuck in a situation because of their own refusal to change, or because they feel like something isn't changing within the dynamic, but you feel like they have self-worth, self-value issues, and constantly need validation in some way, shape, or form, whether that's from you or others, whatever. It's like everything in moderation is kind of what I'm getting here with that Temperance. You're really playing it cool. Like, you're keeping your cards close to the chest in a way. You're trying to make sure like this person isn't manipulating you, or, you're definitely looking out for yourself, but at the same time, you're looking out for them. So person B, I'm going to speak directly to you now. You have the King of Wands in reverse for your overall energy that you're projecting towards person A. So let's go ahead and take a look. Tell me about the King of Wands in reverse. Why is person B's energy towards person A the King of Wands in reverse? Last shuffle. Yep, told you. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse, and the High Priestess. You feel like this person's crazy. No, I'm just kidding. With the Tower of the World in reverse and the Chariot there, Cancer and Scorpio energy. You definitely feel like this person maybe did something in the past that kind of surprised you, shocked you. You may feel like this person always wants a problem. You may feel like there's something that's still unresolved between the two of you, and you may feel like they want to be right, or you may feel like they want a victory, like they want to win, whether with you or alone, whatever that may be. You're not feeling super confident. You're feeling like you have to overcompensate. You feel like this is too much. You feel like you already have a lot on your plate. What's the High Priestess? The Wheel of Fortune, but you're trying not to tell this person. You're just trying to go along with it because you feel like this is a destined connection. You feel like this is fated in some way, and you're trying to move forth with this person, even though you don't feel super confident within self, and possibly even within the connection. And you may be trying to overcompensate in some way to gain this person's approval, or to gain their attention, or you may end up doing that because that's what you feel like you have to do, because you may feel like it's all on you in some way, shape, or form. I mean, to be honest. But you're not telling them that. The Devil in reverse for your feelings for the person A. Tell me about that Devil in reverse for person B's feelings towards person A. Last shuffle. The Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse. Oh boy. The Fool, the Ten of, you feel like this person's like ready to take, like, risk it all. You feel like they're ready to risk it all. They're ready to get married. They're ready to be in a relationship, etc. Why that Ten of Cups in reverse? The Ace of Swords in reverse. You're not telling them that you're not happy. I hate to say it. You're not telling them that you're really not happy, or it's like maybe you're trying to keep it to yourself. I mean, I still feel like you got a dog in the fight. You still got a dog in the fight with that Seven of Wands, but with that Nine of Wands in reverse, you're starting to get really tired, and you're starting to realize that something's toxic or something's really not working out. I hate to say this, but that's kind of what it feels like. But you're not telling them that. You don't want them to know that. Why? The Ten of Swords, because you don't want it to end, though, at the same time. It's like you feel completely exhausted, but at the same time, you still want them. You still want them. You don't want to let them go. You don't want them to break up with you, or you don't want them to stop talking to you, or you don't want this to be a missed opportunity. And just for some of you, or I'm not saying for all of you, but for some of you, you feel like you got to stick it out because you feel like you screwed up somewhere and now you have a guilty conscience about something. Okay. So you have the Two of Wands for how you view person A. Tell me about that Two of Wands. Tell me about this Two of Wands for how person B views person A. Last shuffle. The Queen of Wands. Damn. The Hangman. Two of Swords in reverse. You keep a lot of things to yourself. You keep your feelings to yourself a lot. You like suppress things that you want to say because, I mean, you view this person as the Queen of Wands. You know, you view like, okay, if we're putting the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Hangman, the Two of Swords in reverse, first of all, you're incredibly attracted to this person. You feel like this person's the bee's knees, sexy AF. You feel like they're very outspoken. You feel like this is somebody who has a very broad perspective. You feel like they have clarity. You feel like they're not afraid to tell you about what they think or their opinion, or, you know, you feel like they're a showstopper. They're somebody who's very opinionated, somebody who goes after what they want, somebody who's not afraid to come out of their comfort zone. So I think that you kind of are like keeping things to yourself because, you know, the Queen of Wands is Aries energy. Whether this is an Aries or not, you know, Aries energy is very like combative. It's very out there. It's like, yo, this is what it is, and that's it, you know. And so, I mean, you definitely feel like this person has clarity and they don't avoid like taking time to themselves to kind of get that clarity, or you feel like they don't really avoid like telling you like it is. And it seems like person A is pretty like dead set on you in some way, you know, or like feels like, no, like person B is my person and that's it. So whether they like it or not, like that's sorry, not to be gross. So, okay, let's take a look at that Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse for your future actions towards person A. Why is that Five of Pentacles in reverse for person B's future actions towards person A, please? Last shuffle. You feel like they're giving you an opportunity, but you feel like they could have anybody that they wanted. For some of you, you feel like this person lives in la la land when it comes to the two of you. Like you feel like they're trying to ground something that looks like a fantasy or that is a fantasy. I mean, you're definitely willing to come out of whatever issues have transpired in the past. You are trying to welcome this person in. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like you're doing too much. Like you're trying to prove something to this person, like I love you, or I want to be with you, or you know. And I don't know why is person B doing that? Why does person B feel the need to do that? Why is person B trying so hard? Last shuffle. Because uh, I think that you messed up somewhere. That's what I think. Oh, listen. I'm gonna see the outcome between the two of you. You may feel guilty. What's gonna happen between these two within the next month from person B's side? Last shuffle. What do I see the death? What about from person A's side with the outcome? Last shuffle. The moon in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, person A, you have a suspicion that person B has a third party, but you don't know if you can trust it, or you may feel like this person wants an ex for some of you. For others of you, you're viewing person B as coming back around to you and trying to resolve something, but you feel like the two of you are not getting along because there's a difference in emotions, or because of your own trust issues, or some kind of emotional issues that are bubbling to the surface. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? The Five of Cups in reverse. Oh boy. You're seeing you, okay. So you're making a bunch of assumptions about something, person B. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're like making assumptions about maybe this person wants nothing to do with me, or you're making assumptions about a disconnect between the two of you, or you're assuming that this person doesn't understand you. But it's kind of like you need to get your head out of your butt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. The Page of Swords in reverse is somebody who kind of makes an ass out of themselves, somebody who assumes a lot. Okay. Or for some of you, you could feel like there's a disconnect between you and this person because of assumptions that were made on their side, to be honest with you. And, you know, you may be willing to forgive that or let it go because you feel like this person is kind of closing out some cycle of like codependency, addiction, or growing impatient with you. Because there's a cycle that's being closed, not like this is ending, but it's like a negative cycle between the two of you that's being closed so a new one can begin. Okay. So let's see here. Advice messages for person A. Okay, you got trine. That's funny. Leo, this person got that or whatever. And house 12. Okay. Person B. House 4. Okay. So person A, your advice, you got trine and house 12. There may be an opportunity that just kind of falls in your lap to heal this situation, to kind of heal the past, because house 12 can sometimes represent the past, you know, kind of like clear out some karma in some way. You may need to make a sacrifice though. Like, I'm not saying you got to cut off your left arm, but there may be a sacrifice that you kind of need to make things a little bit easier between you and this person. It could be something as easy as swallowing your pride, or it could be something as easy as, I don't know, maybe going to counseling. I mean, I don't know. It's something like that. And the energy is available to you. Can I get one more? Jupiter. This is all about like spiritual healing. For some of you, you could be a Taurus rising, because I know Jupiter is transiting their 12th house right now. So for some of you, that certainly could be the case. But for others of you, I feel like once you maybe make a small sacrifice, or once there's an opportunity to clear out some karma or heal past issues, I feel like that's when you guys are either going to get married, or you guys are going to get into a relationship, or maybe come back together, or there's going to be some huge blessing. Jupiter is like the greater benefic. Person B. Let me get one more for person B. Okay. South node, house 4, house 1. For some of you, you may need to let go of this connection for a minute to focus on yourself. Okay. For others of you, you need to let go of some kind of past trauma in regards to your ancestry, because house 4 can sometimes represent our ancestry, or like family dynamics, issues with the mother, something like that. So that way you can grow into who you're supposed to become. But for a lot of you, there may be a need to kind of deviate a little bit from the connection to focus on self. And so that way you can better evolve, because there's some like need for evolution. And then you guys both got opposition in reverse and conjunction. Okay. So instead of sitting at a table from one another like this, you on this side, this person on this side, or, you know, whatever, and just arguing, there needs to be a merging. There needs to be a merging and understanding, because a conjunction can go one way or the other. It can go really bad or it can go really great. And it's really going to be on both of you to determine what that is. So Cancer and Crosswatcher, it was an absolute pleasure. Bratty'sTarot.com is where it's at to book a personal reading with me. I offer Zoom calls, and I also offer pre-recorded readings. Also, make sure that you subscribe if you have not. Like, share, comment. If you would like to view my creative writing, as I am a writer, make sure that you follow my socials, which will be available on the screen. Thanks a lot, Cancer and Crosswatcher, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.